We're doing it live. We're doing it live. Today is December 21st of 2025, which according to the old calendar is the first day of the 10th month, called Tebetu. On the ancient Mesopotamian calendar, it's called Tebetu. We call it December, meaning 10. And it's the 10th month and it starts today. Now, I know that it says on the calendar that we're all using that today is the 21st month. Today's the 21st day of December, which started like a few weeks ago. But on the ancient calendar, December 1st is actually today. So today is December 1st of the ancient Mesopotamian calendar, meaning it's the 10th month, December meaning 10. And it's the first day because yesterday was the beginning of the new moon phase, which goes from last night till tonight. So tonight you'll see a crescent moon appear over the west, over the horizon, over the where the sun sets. So where the sun is setting tonight, you'll see the crescent moon, the first crescent moon of the new moon. That marks the first day. And so I figured now's the time we need to check in on our friend Noah, who is riding his sunboat across the sky. And it says in Genesis 8, verse 5, and the waters decreased continually until the 10th month, which is today. In the 10th month, on the first day of the month, were the tops of the mountains seen. So I'll read that again. And the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the first day of the month, were the tops of the mountains seen. So that's today. So today marks the first day of the 10th month. We are in the first day of the 10th month, and this is where the tops of the mountains are seen. Why? Because the flood of light on Noah's sunboat ended in the 7th month, which was the autumn equinox period. So we were back in the autumn equinox. We were in the 17th day of the 7th month is when the Noah's Ark, the flood ceases. After 150 days of flooding, the flood ceases on the 17th day of the 7th month. Noah's Ark lands on Mount Ararat. Now it's the 10th month, so the water has receded more. See how it's a calendar? See how it's the sun going through the calendar? You see how the light is receding? And now the tops of the mountains are seen. So we marked the 10th month, and now the tops of the mountains are seen because the water has receded. It began receding through the 7th month and through the 8th month, into the 9th month, and now into the 10th month, you can see the tops of the mountains. So notice how the water receding in the story of Noah's Ark parallels the light of the sun is receding. You know, it started in spring in the 2nd month. Now, I know I've said in earlier videos, and I said this incorrectly, that the 2nd month was really the 1st month, but that's not true. The 2nd month is the 2nd month. And it takes 40 days for it to rise up into summer. And then after 150 days, you land in the 7th month and you're on the autumn equinox. So that is the correct calendar. So now we're in the 10th month and the water has receded throughout the 7th, 8th, 9th, and into the 10th month. Today is the first day of the 10th month and the tops of the mountains can be seen. And today, the first light of the crescent moon of the new moon can be seen. So there's a parallel there to what's happening in the stars. And that is the story of Noah's Ark. So I'm not going to make a long video about this. I wanted to just check in on our friend Noah and how he's doing in his sunboat. And apparently, what do we have? What can we expect to happen next? Yeah, so right now we're in the 10th month. The 10th month. The tops of the mountains can be seen. And then it's going to, now we're going to count 40 days. And it says, and it came to pass at the end of 40 days that Noah opened the door. That Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made. So in 40 days, we'll check back with Noah and we'll see how he's doing. And in 40 days, he will have opened the door and, or not opened the door, but opened the window that he had made. So what day will that be? So if today's the first day, we're on the first day. So let's look at a calendar here and see where the 40th day will lie. Let's get an idea where the 40th day lies. So we're at December 21st. Today is the first day. So let's count 40 days from today. It'll be approximately that. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, so that brings us to January 30th of the commercial Roman calendar that we're on. But it brings us to right close to the full moon period of not the month of December that we're in starting today, according to the ancient calendar, starts today. So you count 40 days from today when Noah looks at the tops of the mountains. So after 40 days, that takes you through the rest of December, and it takes you into the next month of the ancient calendar, which is called Sabbatu. We're calling it January. In the ancient month, it's called Sabbatu, the Sabbath month. And it takes you right up to the 30th of January on the Roman calendar. I know it's complicated, but it takes you right up close to what looks like the full moon period, like right before the full moon period of that month. Okay. So we're looking at Noah's Ark. We got Noah opening the window. Yes, because it's like the day before the full moon or 2 days before the full moon. Right. So, okay, that's understandable. Gotcha. So if we look at, I'm going to close this. If we look at the lunar calendar, the lunar solar calendar, and we're in Tibetu now. Let me take a look at it here. We're in Tibetu now, which is here we go. We're in Tibetu now. Let's look at the next month is called Sabbatu, which means the Sabbath month. That's the month we call the month of Aquarius. That's the constellation Aquarius. In the ancient Mesopotamian, it's called Sabbatu, which means the Sabbath, the month of the Sabbath. And this is the 40-day period from 40 days from December 1st, the first day. You count 40 days and it takes you right before the full moon period. So it leads you right to the day or two before the full moon period. So we'll check back with Noah and his sunboat when we get to that point. And so for now, enjoy the winter solstice.